They served our country. They gave up their youth, their health, and sometimes their lives. But for many veterans, when they return home, the battle isn't over. It's just beginning.
I was in the Air Force from 64 to 65.
When I came out of the military, I was diagnosed with a 10% disability rating for 2 fractures in my right hip area. It took about 8 years for me to get someone to actually listen to me.
I don't use the VA because I'm not comfortable with them, with their methods.
In the United States, over 9 million veterans rely on the Veterans Administration for healthcare. For many, this includes medications that are critical to managing physical and mental health conditions resulting from their service. Yet, an alarming number of veterans are facing a dire dilemma: getting the prescription drugs they need.
So as a veteran that utilizes the VA for a majority of my health care, it's been a constant battle to get the care that I need, often taking months or even years to get the medication I need or the treatment that I need.
During that time, I felt isolated. I felt like no one was hearing my concerns. It finally got to the point where I just wanted to throw my hands up and say, I have a broken hip, I need medical attention, the VA's not helping, let me just find other avenues to get the assistance that I needed.
According to a 2023 report from the VA Office of Inspector General, veterans face long wait times, administrative delays, and a shortage of medications. While the VA has made improvements in some areas, these issues persist for many.
They were too slow. To be honest, they were just too slow.
They say there's 22 veterans that commit suicide a day. I've heard numbers even higher than that. And then we've got a VA system that sends me to the community for this Spravato care, but then they don't want to pay for it. Well, it's no wonder we've got 22 veterans committing suicide a day. If that's the care we're getting, and then when the VA denies that care, eventually they can't deal with it.
As a veteran biker, we ride to protect and support our veterans.
But the problem goes beyond just delays. For some veterans, the medications they need aren't available at all. The VA's national prescription system is often criticized for inconsistent supply chains and overworked pharmacies that can't meet demand. The result? Veterans are left to fend for themselves. For some veterans, the only option is to turn to private pharmacies. But even that comes at a cost. Frustration with the system is rising. Advocacy groups are pushing for changes. They want increased funding, better management of prescription inventories, and a more streamlined process for getting medications to veterans who need them.
BioCare Pharma RX, they decided to create a nonprofit called Protection for Our Warriors, PFOW, which is designed to support, find the issues that are affecting the veterans from a medical standpoint, support legislation, advocate for them in both the state and the federal level. And so that organization was created and is funded by BioCare Pharma RX. BioCare Pharma RX is in the business of making sure that particularly the veterans and the rural veterans get what they need. They get training on how to use the pharmaceuticals and how to live life once they're out of service. It's an amazing operation. They are so dedicated to the veteran community. They're dedicated, they're in the pharmacy business, they're now moving into wholesale distribution nationwide, and they will be in a situation where they will be able to provide drugs of all types much more efficiently, much cleaner, much cheaper. They'll have a continuous supply, and they'll all be made in the U.S. Because you know we have a national security problem because a lot of our drugs have been made in India and China. Tonight we are having a training on health issues. issues like how to overcome obesity, what drugs should I be concerned about, how do I deal with specific medications, what drugs might I be careful to avoid, what I should not mix together. Just all sorts of healthcare issues that are important to the veteran community.
So what we're out here doing today is we're making connections with veterans as well as veteran members of various organizations.
At the Community Resource Center, what we've done is we have brought together a lot of different service organizations, different service officers to help primarily the homeless vets in the area, but also any vet who wanted to come by. And we're feeding them, we're connecting them with the service officers to get them the help that they need.
We have to do the buddy check on them, make sure that they're okay. Where can we help about? What do they need? Maybe we're not communicating. I think that's the biggest problem we have here. We want to change that. And the town hall meeting is where we're going to start. Jonathan's going to help us, Gloria and Cheeto, to put that together. Where they're giving us information.
Today we have all the volunteers. We pack our bags, 100 bags donated. It's got canned goods. We have Goya that sponsor us and have sweets and veggies and stuff, fruit and stuff.
Is we want to build a veterans advisory board so that way our lawmakers have a clear indication on what's going on within the veteran community. We want them to have that pulse. So that way they can represent the folks that they're supposed to represent when they're back in Washington. And we're going to get there by supporting certain legislation. So BioCare exists to ensure that our veterans have wide range and access to the health care and benefits that they earn and deserve. The way we do that is we go out to the veteran community, we reach out to the veteran, we identify the issues, and we connect them to the lawmaker. And the only way we're going to get better at solving the issues is if we come together as a team and attack them together.
The veterans are coming out to show their support for BioCare Pharma RX and for what they do, how they do it, why they do it, and the fact that they are really appreciative that they are doing so.